come out and say it. Start off, you know. I am a big fan of getting naked. Nudity, fucking love it. And I just think the human form is so beautiful. You know, there's all the parts that we see, you know, the infinite mystery of the eyes, the delicate dance of the fingers, and then a lot of parts that we kind of keep a little more hidden that we don't see quite as well. You know, like all the intricacies around the nape of the neck, that gentle curve where the back kind of fades into the rear, and boobs. I am a huge fan of breasts, all shapes, all sizes, and I'm not a fan of implants because I think each woman is blessed with a bosom that's meant for her beautiful body. And I don't care what you or Freud says, it has nothing to do with my mother. I just love getting naked. And it's not that I think I have a special body or anything like that. Like, it's not bad, but you know, like, I'm no Brad Pitt or George Clooney or David Mansell, you know? I'm just a guy. But I think I have this theory about nudity that I want to share with you tonight. But before I get into this theory, first I should probably explain where it comes from. See, I first began streaking when I was 16 years old. Streaking in any sort of official use of the word. You know, I'm sure when I was a little kid I would run around naked, but then my parents got a hold of me and societal rules and everything, and I began what I consider the clothed period of my existence. But 16 was the first time I said, fuck it, I'm getting naked. Only we called it cornfielding. Because, well, you know what I mean, you know? Because what happened? We were driving home from a party in late October. It was a Halloween party. So we're driving through Pennsylvania countryside, and we got torn down cornfields on either side of the road. The moon's kind of glistening off on new winter's frost. There's 5 of us in the car. I'm in the front. Christopher's driving. In the back, there's Sarah, Emily, and Christy, and they're all giggling, laughing about something. And finally, it was Christy who spoke up, and she says, "Hey guys, what do you say we pull the car off to the side of the road and go running naked through one of the cornfields?" Now, at first thought, the idea of running through a frost-covered field naked might not sound like the most intelligent of all ideas, but please remember, I'm 16 years old, and so the very prospect of seeing any female flesh quickly outweighed any reason, so I don't know about it. And Christopher agreed too, and so we pulled the car off to the side of the road, we got naked, and we ran. It wasn't lewd or sexual, it was just free, and we formed this instant bond between us and other friends, and it became just one of the things we did, you know, go cornfielding, you know. We might go see a movie, get late night coffee at Denny's restaurant, run naked through a cornfield. It's cool, all the same thing. And we all became so close through this. And 7 months passed with us being the naked children of the corn. When one night, we're at the local coffee shop, and we're all kind of hanging out and chatting, and my friend Elaine suggests that we go cornfielding down at the town park. Now, I've got to say, Elaine and I, we have a little history. See, Elaine was my first girlfriend, the first love of my life, and we broke up and we stayed friends, but I still had this mad heart thing for her. I mean, she's just so smart and so funny and just knows so much, and she's just beautiful. I mean, look at her. Okay, you can't actually see her now because she's not there, but if she was, you would know exactly what I mean. And so when she suggested we go get naked at the town park, I was all up for that. But no one else wanted to go, various reasons. You know, he had work early the next morning, she had a curfew. For her, it was just a bad time of the month. And so I thought it wasn't going to happen. But Elaine still wanted to go. All right. So we go down to the town park, and we go and over by the tennis courts. There's some tennis courts with some soda machines right by the tennis courts. We take off our clothes, and the moon's coming down, sending this magical glow on the night. It's kind of glistening in her eyes, and she takes off her shirt. She's got some beautiful eyes. And then she takes my hand, and we run. We just run completely free. It's the freshly cut grass is tickling at our bare feet. The wind is whip-willing around us, rushing past our faces, our thighs, our crotches. We're running, and we grab hands, we lean back holding each other up, we spin in a circle, we let go launching ourselves into separate orbits, we come back together and we run some more for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and then it comes to the time to stop, and so we don't get dressed. We go over to there's a pond in the center of the park, we sit down next to the pond, the moon's shining down, kind of glistening off the ripples of the pond. Scooch a little closer to her, she scooches towards me. And we talk. Only, I don't mean we talk, I mean we talk. Like really opening ourselves, opening our hearts, sharing fears, concerns for each other, concerns about ourselves, concerns about the future. We had the most intimate conversation I have ever had, completely opening ourselves far more than anything we had ever done while we were dating together. And then the talk ended, put on our clothes, I drive her home, and that's it. Nothing more happened, and I don't even know where she is now. We graduated high school, went our separate directions. Last I heard, she was married to a Hasidic Jew in Israel, and yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. Life just moves on, but I continue to have that moment filed away, stored in filing cabinets in my mind as the most intimate, non-sexual moment I've ever had. And that is why I think there needs to be more nudity in society. Because for this, we have to establish why we have these clothes. I mean, do we really need them right here, right now? It's kind of warm up here. We could all comfortably all get naked and just kind of relax. Yes, there'd be some awkward moments, like when we all saw the size of your penis. It'd be kind of weird, but we get over it. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. But you know, we'd all get over it, and we'd move on. Now, come winter, it's cold, and we need to put on these clothes so that we can protect ourselves against those outside elements. And that's where my theory comes in, because I believe that when we put on these clothes to make a barrier against the outside elements, we also put this kind of subconscious barrier in our minds that keeps out other people so we can't get quite as close. Because think about it, like times when you're naked. I mean, when you're born, when you're making love to someone special to you, in the sacristy with a priest. These are some intimate moments is all I'm saying. And don't laugh, I'm revealing myself right now. But what I'm saying is these are some intimate moments, and I feel like if we could have just more naked time, we could move beyond our barriers and all become closer, better people to each other. Think of all the good things that it would do. Like, if we were naked, like, it would save time at the airport. Security checks would take a lot less time. Walk right on through. It would save money on clothes. Like, you wouldn't need the latest fashion. You're just going a la nude or buff in the buff. And it would save lives. I really think it would, because I've never had to kill anyone. I've been very lucky. I've never had to kill anyone. But I imagine it's a lot harder to shoot a man down if I'm staring at his penis. Especially if he has an erection, because that just makes it awkward for both of us. All I'm saying is, you know, think about it, think about it. All right, thank you very much.